Hi there and welcome to your 21-day transformation. This is the grid nutrition video, so you know exactly how to structure your nutrition over the 21 days. This video is going to cover the first 14 days and we hope that this 21-day transformation is going to be the first step on a really successful metabolic makeover. The metabolic makeover being the bulletproof plan to losing 16 kilos in 16 weeks without the frustration of complex diets, hours on the treadmill, or the frustration of doing it alone. So, grid nutrition. If you follow this, you will get amazing results. Everyone that follows this is astounded by the progress that they make. But this isn't the look at how varied and interesting my diet is plan. It's the get fantastic results in only 21 days plan. So you've got to appreciate that the foods that you can eat are limited, but the idea is that we're really going to kick your metabolism into gear. We're going to utilize your body's fat burning hormone functions, but to do that we've got to do certain things, which is the type of training that we do and the type of foods that we eat will deliver those internal processes, which then give us the results that we want. So the grid nutrition, the 21-day nutrition plan, is based around proteins, fats, and cruciferous vegetables. I'm not going to go into details of what the cruciferous vegetables are. Just download the foods list, which will be in the file section of your 21-day transformation group. So just find it in there. We are omitting carbs for the first 14 days. This is going to drive down blood sugar and insulin, and that will boost glucagon. These are the internal processes I'm talking about. So you can start to utilize your own body fat for fuel. This is how we get such quick results in a safe way for people. And the other benefits, aside from just weight loss, is by harnessing the body's hormone functions. So we're going for 3 meals per day plus a snack. On the grid, as you'll see in a minute, it's listed as 4 meals because we don't know where you're going to take the snack depending on where you train. The portion sizes are really simple. So basically, if you've got one hand and one eye, then you can work out what your portion sizes need to be. So protein, portion size, we're going for palm. Okay, so a chicken breast, a piece of steak, use the circumference and the thickness of your palm as a guide. If you're eating a thin steak, then obviously the circumference can be bigger than your palm. Just use that as a guide. Generally, if you've got big hands, you're going to be a bigger person. If you've got small hands, you're going to be a smaller person. So it works. Fats are going for a thumb. Okay, so a thumb size. If you're using butter to melt over your vegetables, if you're using olive oil over your salads, it's a thumb size portion. Cruciferous vegetables would be a fist. So make a fist. For me, 3 to 4 florets of cauliflower would be a fist. That's one portion. Okay. So servings per day, we're aiming for 4 protein servings, 3 fats, 6 to 8 cruciferous vegetables. And we need to make sure that we don't miss out. Don't think that by missing out portions you're going to be doing yourself a favour. You're not. You need to hit these portions, okay? Your vegetables will give you some carbs, so you're not going 0 carb by any stretch, okay? So don't worry about that. And as I said before, the foods list is available in the files section of your 21-day transformation Facebook group. So if you're watching this video on YouTube, then just head over to your 21-day transformation group and look in the files section there and you'll find it. So we need to plan 3 days and then rotate through these days. So this first section is only 14 days. So if you have to repeat the same 3 days 5 times, it's not that big a deal. And we're just going to run through an example day now so you can see how simple it is to utilize the grid nutrition planner that again is in the file section of the 21-day transformation group. So I'll walk you through now how to do an example day. So this is what your planner looks like for the first 14 days. And as an example, if we were going to have eggs, spinach and broccoli for breakfast, okay? So what you do is you colour in half a block. Okay, so that box there for the protein, colour in half. You'll see why later. That constitutes one portion. Now, we've had eggs, so that's one protein source. Okay, you might have had 2 eggs, I would have 3. Some other bigger people would have 4. So you colour in one protein portion. It's also, because eggs carry a lot of, pretty much as much fat, maybe a touch more than they do protein. They're a fatty protein source. So in your foods list, you'll see all this laid out for you, so you're not left trying to work out what's what. But eggs are a fatty protein source, so they actually colour in a fat box as well. And then, because we've had the spinach and the broccoli, that's 2 portions. So this is why you only colour in half on the protein and the fats, because we'd run out of boxes basically. So on the cruciferous vegetables, you colour in 2. Now, you're not limited to 2 portions in cruciferous vegetables, and again, you'll see why later. Then at lunchtime, we have chicken, cauliflower and Brussels sprouts. So cauliflower and Brussels sprouts both being cruciferous vegetables. So we colour in the protein. Now, because chicken's a lean protein, there's no fat, but we have 2 servings of cruciferous vegetables again. Okay, so we colour in 2 triangles, which is a full box. Now, this plan here is based on someone doing their 21-day transformation or prime mover session after work. So you would have had your breakfast and your lunch, and then you finish work, you go and do the, let's say, 4:30 or 5:15 session. Post workout, you have your protein shake. Okay, protein shake, 1 protein source. That's that done. Then you get home, you prepare salmon, cauliflower, broccoli and asparagus. All cruciferous vegetables, protein source. Okay, salmon is a fatty protein source, so you colour in a fat. And then you colour in the 2 cruciferous vegetables, but here's where it goes slightly out of the box. You put in an extra box, so you can do it underneath, you can do it to the side. And that's, so you've had 3 servings there. So this is just something that's made up on the fly. This is why planning is so essential, because if you just did this in the day, if we count up the portions, we'll see that we're actually missing, I'll just go back, we're missing here, we've got 4 protein sources, which is what we need. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cruciferous vegetables, which is ideal, 6 to 8 servings, that's perfect. But we're missing a fat, we've only got 2 fats. So if we go back here, what we do at lunchtime, meal 2, is add in some olive oil. So we'd pour that onto the vegetables and over the chicken. So that's adding in some fat. So we make up the fats there. Okay, so you can see there 4 protein, 3 fats, and 7 cruciferous vegetables. So that's perfect. Mix up your fats, so olive oil, coconut oil, grass-fed organic butter, utilising different fats. Don't just stick to one fat source. If you're someone that's coming to us that's been, low fat for a long time, you're going to feel amazing once, you get into this, because low fat diets are a disaster for your health. So your hair, your nails, your skin, all this stuff will start looking and feeling better when you start introducing fats. Your concentration, you should sleep better, all this stuff. Refer to your foods list, like I said, is in the file section of your 21-day group, so you'll see all the foods. If your question is, can I have whatever, and it's not on that foods list, the answer is no. Stick to the foods list. Use that as your guide when you're creating your 3 days based on what I've just shown you before. Like I said, work out 3 days. If you've got any questions, you post them in the 21-day transformation group, which you should be in by now. You must be in it if you're seeing this video. And if somehow you're seeing this video on YouTube and you're not registered yet for the 21-day transformation and you feel like you want to get involved, drop an email to support@primemoverfitness.com and we'll be happy to get you on board. Okay then guys, best of luck, and I will speak to you soon. Take care.